Hey, nerdy sports fan here. We're talking Week 12 NFL action, and we've got the Seattle Seahawks paying a visit to the Philadelphia Eagles this week. Now, let me lead off with the obvious. Run to your bookie and bet this game because right now the Eagles are 1.5 favorites, and it's absolutely bonkers. The Seahawks will dominate this game. They are a better team. Both teams have significant injuries, and that's a wash. Take the injuries out your mouth, because that's not going to be the difference in this game. The difference is Russell Wilson is an MVP, and Carson Wentz, not so much. That's the difference. Both defenses are stout. Both running games are stout. It's leadership. I take Russell Wilson over Carson Wentz any day of the week. So when I talk about injuries, on the Seattle side, we're worried about Tyler Lockett. We're worried about Jadeveon Clowney and KJ Wright. So more their defense getting hurt than anything. On Philly, obviously Jason Peters, Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson. You've been worried about that all season, but now add to the mix Jordan Howard, the primary running back. It's a wash. Okay, both teams are dealing with it. Just Seattle's better prepared. Always. I think that their coaching is better than what you get out of Philly, and I think their leadership on the field is better than what you get out of Philly. Russell Wilson this season is a one-man wrecking crew, and they've found a very solid running back in Chris Carson. Late in the draft a few years ago, getting his shine. He's kept a first-round draft pick on the bench for 2 seasons. So, yeah, that's a difference in this game. There's no Jordan Howard for Philly, so they're not going to be able to grind the clock the way Seattle's going to be able to grind the clock. The defenses, Philly's is less hurt than Seattle's, but Seattle's leadership on offense is going to carry them through that. Were the problems reversed, I would say Seattle would still have the edge. It's just because of leadership here. The consistency and they're never not in the game. I haven't seen the kind of resiliency that you need out of the Eagles to win a game like this. They've won some pretty one-sided games this season. When things get tough, what's going to happen? I don't see it happening against Seattle. Again, run to your nearest sports betting establishment because a 1.5 favoritism for the Eagles in this game is absolute insanity. As far as fantasy football goes, I've avoided the Philly running back room at this point. Howard was great, but then he got hurt, and they replaced him with Sanders and Ajayi, and not well. So I don't expect that to change much in a game against Seattle that's got a fantastic defense. You need to start Chris Carson. He's an every week start at this point. Keep an eye on Tyler Lockett's injury status. He should go, but keep an eye on it. Russell Wilson's going to put up numbers as always. Both offenses are dangerous. Both defenses are dangerous. So starting a defense in a game like this is a risk-reward kind of play. Either one of them can create turnovers and sacks in a game and lose. It's going to be relatively low scoring, I think. So both are risk plays because both teams can randomly put good amounts of points on the board. But I anticipate it to be a relatively low scoring game. So both defenses could be playable options for this one. Yeah, that's really what I got for this one, guys. I don't understand the line. I think this is going to be a much more one-sided victory for Seattle in general. I just think it's going to be relatively low scoring. Hit up the rest of my videos for more fantasy football advice, and like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, guys.